Hi, Aarsha. How are you?
Hi, I am great. And you?
I'm also doing great. And Aarsha, we are meeting for the very first time. Would you like to introduce yourself so that I can know a little bit about yourself?
Um, I am Aarsha and I am from Kerala. I am currently pursuing my degree in BA English Literature. I'm an English literature. And what about you?
If I talk about myself, my name is Swati, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. I am a homemaker, mother to one kid, and
Okay.
my hobbies are listening to music, watching movies, reading books, and recently I also, start my channel, YouTube channel, where I converse with different people from different part of my country, and I really love to connect with them, and I also enjoy while having conversation like this. So that's the way.
My hobbies.
Yes.
I really like to listen to music. That's my favorite hobby, listening to music. Like, I listen to music all the time. Even when I'm getting ready, I listen to music. And then I would prefer to read books,
Okay.
then watching series. That's all. That's also another thing. And if I have some time and like if my mood is okay to draw something, I will go for drawing.
Okay, that's really nice to hear you. And okay, today, as you know, that we have a very special or important topic that we are discussing, that the fear of being judgment, the fear of being judged while we are speaking in English. Okay, Arsha, you also choose this topic. Why did you choose this topic? And why do you think that this topic is really important to talk about?
Because as a teenager and a literature student, I am facing this issue, the fear of judgment while talking. Here in Kerala, we don't usually talk in English.
Mhm.
Our mother tongue is Malayalam.
Right. Right.
So, yeah. When teachers talk in English, that's the only way we can catch up something. When I talk in front of my friends, they will make fun of me. Not in the way that making fun of me because I make mistakes, because they are not used to speak in English. So it's like if we speak in English, they will say that, "Oh, are you someone from a British country or something? Are you from England?" They will make fun of like our ethnicity, because we are not following our culture or tradition, and we are picking up a language from the other country. That's how they perceive that.
Mhm. Okay, that's nice because we all go through the same when we started our journey with this language, and I have been gone through the same when I started to speak in English when I was in my school in 12th standard, and when I started to speak in English, and my whole class, in front of my whole class, and my whole class laughed at me because that time I made some grammatical mistake and they corrected me at the same time. And that time I felt like I am very small, and the feeling of
You felt
embarrassment. Yeah,
inferior.
yeah. So this, feeling stopped me to speak in English, and they people even don't, realize that what the impact of this, wing of judgment. And we always, stop ourselves to talk in English when someone mocked at us or when we started our journey with this language. So the same experience I also felt like you when I
Yeah,
started.
this judgment really held us back from speaking English, thinking like we are not that good at this. We will stop that habit. We won't be speaking in English anymore, because we might think that they are making fun of us because of our little grammatical errors. So we
Yeah.
won't be talking anymore. That's
Okay.
really like I have faced that during my high school days.
Okay. That,
Grammatical mistakes and things.
okay. No, let's talk about some personal experience of your. When did you start to speak in English? What is your first experience? Would you like to share with me?
My first experience. So I had a channel during, back in 2021.
Okay.
And that time I was studying in 10th standard.
Okay.
So we were like the COVID batch. That time was 2021 was time, uh, COVID time. So we were not going to schools or anything. We didn't got any exposure. We were like sitting home, not even having friends. So I made a channel on YouTube, and I used to post videos like faceless videos, and I made a lot of friends from Europe, like many parts of the world. I made many friends from China, from Korea. I used to have many friends. So when I
That,
got those friends, I used to talk in English, like chat in English in the YouTube comment section itself. And later we shared our contacts and we became friends. And that's how I got this exposure talking in English. And you know what? My friends and my family, my relatives all made fun of me by me talking in English. But these people encouraged me when I made mistakes. They were like so supportive. That's my
yeah. Okay.
and
That
part
was
of
really,
yours, Swati.
yeah. It's really, nice to hear that you had a very good experience with the people who are from other country, and they encourage you to speak in English, because at this age we didn't realize that this English is really important if you want to grow in your life, or if you want to get a good job in good company. Then you have to face through some English interview, and then you realize that this language is really very important, because this is a language of, it's a global language, it's a professional language, and everyone I think should know about this language if they want to to evolve in the society or in their career. And you are asking my experience, the first experience. And I also shared my experience that I was faced in my 12th standard. But then I, forget about this dream to speak in English. I thought that maybe those who are very intelligent, they are able to speak in English. And that time I never, tried again to speak in English. And in 2020, 2025, this year, in fact, I saw some conversation video where I thought that they are also, they are also practicing their spoken English with different co-learners. And I thought that I should also, again pursue my this dream, because from my childhood, I really wanted to speak in English very fluently and with confidently also. And my first experience with English tutor, when I started again to pursue this, dream. And that time I was fumbling while speaking in English, because I never talk in my, whole life. So my experience with the English tutor was a good, a kind of, I felt some uh, encouragement, and they push me like, yes, you can talk, you only need to practice, because I know grammar, I know how to write, I even understand what the people who are talking. And they also encourage me that, like, your friends who are from your different country, they encourage me, and like that those tutor also encourage me. Yes, Swati, you are doing very nice. Just practice every single day, and you will realize gradually that you are improving. So this is my first experience with the tutor.
And I
So
think that this encouragement really plays a great role.
yeah,
Encouragement is very important for learning some language. When we
right.
get encouragement, we will try to find time to work on it, and we will be confident to work on it. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
Like if others are making fun of us, we will like give up that dream. We won't be thinking that we have to practice in it. That confidence will not be there. We will held us back from chasing our dreams because there will be no encouragement. So I think encouragement plays a really important role.
Yeah. And when we practice every single day, then confidence level is also higher and higher. You
Yeah,
feel like yes, you are now confident to speak in English, even if you are making mistake, it's okay. But you are able to speak, you are able to express yourself if you practice every day. So the next question I would like to ask you that, Harsha, do tell me, what do you think that where this fear of being judgment to speak in English come from?
because English is obviously not our native language.
Yeah,
We are Indians, and there is this Indian accent. Our pronunciation would be different from
right,
those people. That's also main thing. Because if we try to talk in English, they will make fun of us for our pronunciation.
right.
I used to
Yes.
get mocked by others because of my pronunciation.
Okay.
So that's and also this grammar mistake thing. And I used to be a perfectionist. I really wanted to do something perfectly. So if I make a small mistake, I will judge my overall abilities, and I will held me back from doing something or chasing my dreams. So that held me back from you know speaking English. And there comes this judgment that increased this tendency. And I stopped speaking English during my teenage days. But right now, I think I really want to work on it. So I have been uh, chatting with friends. Even they make fun of me. I speak in English. Like, I don't know where this confidence came from, but I really wanted to do this right now.
Yeah, rightly said. Yeah, we also feel that sometimes we feel like we are not, pronouncing the word rightly. And yes, you rightly said that sometimes we, feel like yes, we are not, like pronouncing the word correctly. And this fear also comes from our environment. When someone look at us, maybe our friends or teachers, when they, correct us at the same time. And yes, gradually we understand that it's okay. Making mistakes is also
The
a kind of,
language is mainly for communication, but people tend to forget about it. They will
yeah,
pick up its imperfectionisms, the flaws when we speak, and they will point out that things. Sometimes people might be like, for example, I can say a person would be jealous or insecure to speak in English, and if they saw someone is trying, they will try to take them down also with them.
yes.
I, there is this kind of people.
Yeah, this kind of mentality, those people who are not able to speak, and they become jealous when someone is trying to speak in English and
Trying.
they try to drag down to them also. Yeah, it also, happens with us when we're trying to do something good at our level
In
and
progress.
yeah, in our progress. Yes. And now tell me, did you feel like frustrated while improving in English?
I am a literature student, so I am studying about these poems and history of language, British language, and different kinds of poems from different parts of the world. Sometimes I think that why I'm learning this instead of English language. I only want to learn the language, but my course is full of these poems and everything. I used to like poems for entertainment or reading and finding the meaning. That's good, but for studying this English literature as a subject, sometimes it gets frustrating. And when people say we have to use these idioms and something to get proficiency in this language, or
Right.
to be like a native speaker, we have to speak in a way that there would be usage of so many idioms. That makes me frustrated sometimes, because language is mainly for communication, right? Then why we would have to focus on these idioms, proverbs, and all. Even we
Yeah.
are speaking, when we speak in our mother tongue, we are making mistakes, and nobody's
Right.
judging. Sometimes I
Right.
make stupid mistakes in my own language, Malayalam. We used to speak like, if we are speaking in English, we will say you come, you go. That that will make others crack thinking that that's a bad way to communicate. But if we talk in our mother tongue in that way, no one will make fun of us, because the only thing that they are concerned is that if we are talking a language, and if we are trying to talk a language, we have to be perfect in it. This thought is there in all people's mind. That's
Yeah,
why I guess they are judging.
yeah, yeah. You are rightly explained that. Yes. And okay, the next question I would like to ask you that, like, did you feel like emotionally broken while having this fear in in your mind while having this? Yeah,
I told you that I am a perfectionist. I used to be a perfectionist, and I want everything to be perfect. Like if I make a
yeah,
small, minute mistake, I will judge myself. I am the biggest. Like
yeah.
I judge myself more than others. So when I used to make mistakes, I really judge myself, because I am a introvert in real life. Right now, I have been changing into an ambivert level, and I feel safe around talking in front of others. I used to be very shy to talk in front of the class, or I used to have this stage fear and all. Still, I have the stage fear, but I am shivering, or you know, uh, even I have this fear. I am taking the step to come forward and do that, because I know if I don't try, I won't get over it. And this emotional broken, I mean, that is there when I study new words and
Yeah.
I new vocabulary, and I tend to forget those words, and I am not using that words while talking in English or writing. I used to get really, depressed sometimes, because I judge myself that why I'm not studying this, why I'm not picking up this language. I have tried this much, but why? I used to judge myself.
Yeah, we usually judge ourselves, even someone are not judging, but in our mind, we felt that, yeah, someone judging us. And when we're trying to speak perfectly and we are not able to speak like someone who are very perfect in their
Yeah,
language, we feel like why we are
this
not, like
comparison
into,
is there.
yeah, comparison also sometimes, emotionally broke us inside. So that's truly said that. Okay, tell me, Arsha, how do you, come out of this fear of judgment to speak in English?
So my dream is to become an English teacher.
Okay,
It used to
that's
be
nice.
like that since eighth standard, I guess. I used to have this dream to teach others. Like I really like to teach young students. So my dream is to become an English teacher, and I'm right now currently pursuing this English literature honors degree. And I think that if I held me back from not speaking this language, how could I achieve my dream? So that's why I'm working. And also, I think stepping out from your comfort zone is very important. I used to hide myself like in that comfort zone, not coming out from it, uh, out of fear, out of judgment, and but that will only block us from not getting any success in our life, or we won't get this progress in our life. And even if we make mistakes, it's just part of being human. And even if we make mistakes, that's the only way we can learn from it. So even my journey is a bit messy at times. It's mine. So I think that that's made me, and my inspiration is bigger than my fear sometimes. I think
Yeah.
that explains.
Okay, that's nicely explained. Yeah, sometimes, like when we want to, overcome this type of fear, we try to, we have to come out of our comfort zone. We, deliberately try to, jump into some small conversation so that we are able to speak. Sometimes I also, how I overcome this fear, I try to make my own video and try to revise that again and again so that I am able to speak. And sometimes I also
You can
like
become mistakes from it.
self
Okay.
talk so that I am able to speak in front of anyone. So these type of the action that I took in my, to remove this fear of being judged. So how I also, overcome this type of fear in my, like level of my, English language. So uh, what do you think that, did you think that our mindset plays a big role to overcome this fear of judgment?
Of course, mindset plays a big role because if we don't have this, tendency to work hard or try to improve ourselves, we can't make progress. So
Right.
mindset is very important. If we don't, like, if we just sit simply not doing anything to progress in it and blame ourselves and blame others, we can't make progress. So mindset is very important for learning anything and getting progress in anything.
Yeah, really, mindset is really very important to overcome this fear. We make our mind that we can do anything what we want because this is only a language, and even native speaker also make mistake while
Make
speaking.
mistakes.
Yeah, so we make our mind that we have to practice more and more. The more we practice, the more we become better in this language. So we have to accept our mistake first and try to overcome those mistakes and try to improve every day. So mindset is also really play a crucial role.
So I have this question. How did you start your YouTube channel? I want to know about your YouTube journey.
Okay, honestly, I never thought about to open a YouTube channel. I just scrolling the YouTube video like how to improve our spoken English. Then I saw some conversation video in there, and I thought that I can also have a YouTube channel where I can also practice with the different co-learner who are learning this language. And maybe if I have a YouTube channel, then there is some pressure on my mind that yes, if I have some pressure in my mind, then I am able to be consistent with this journey. And so how I started my journey with YouTube to
So I guess
so
um,
many learners, those who are learning their English language while opening their own YouTube channel.
okay, I guess practicing in front of the camera increases our confidence, like in
Right.
somewhat level.
Yes.
Because if we are constantly speaking in front of this camera, uh, it's like we are talking to someone. So
Right.
if we are not shooting a video, we won't be speaking in English. And if we make a YouTube channel and we are pressured to put some videos in it, so we will
Right.
push us to make videos and
Yes.
speak in English, and that's how, I guess, that's how you progressed to
Right. Right.
learn this language.
Yeah. Because when you have a channel, then you have a pressure also to put some video, regularly so that your subscriber also, to like look our journey, how we started and how we are improving. They also, get motivated by our journey because there are so many co-learners who are learning this language, but they felt this fear, like they have this feeling of fear of judgment, fear of making mistakes, and they get some, motivation from our video also. And yes, so they can also improving with us. So I think so that's why
Obviously,
I,
seeing our videos, like if they can, find the resemblance in us, that if they make mistakes and see that we are also making mistakes and we are putting that videos in our channels, they will
right,
get that confidence. They will be thinking, oh, making mistakes not a big deal, and they will
right.
get that confidence, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, the last question I would like to ask you that tell me what would you like to advise to someone who are also learning this language, but the fear of judgment in their mind and they are not able to speak. What would you like to advise to those people?
I will always say that you have to stop the comparison mindset. Like, if you are making mistakes, it's okay, it's part of the journey. And don't compare yourself in the initial stage to someone who speak fluently. If you compare yourself to a native speaker or you know as someone who can speak very fluently like a native speaker, we will only end up getting hurt. We will, you know, in the initial stage, we will definitely make mistakes, and that
Mm.
comparison will held us back from making progress in it, and also this fear of judgment. Like you have to think that if others are judging, let them, because whatever we do, they will judge. And even if we change our perspective, they won't be changing. Like it's their mindset and it's their own, you know, they are the one to decide what to do, and we can't stop them unless we change our mind to think that we can do this. And we can change our mind, but we can't change others mind. So I think our mindset matters the most. So if we are confident in ourselves to push us forward to do this, we can definitely make progress in it. Stop the comparison and stop being a perfectionist. These all helps to improve your proficiency in any language. I am also currently learning French. So by learning French, I make mistakes, and this others make fun of me while I make mistakes. But at least I'm trying, right? That all matters. So
Right.
it is same for any language.
Right.
Just give it a try. That's it.
That's a nice advice that you are giving to someone who are, learning this language, but the fear of judgment and so that they are not able to speak. Yes, you rightly said that you don't need to be comparison to, yourself with other people because everyone have their own journey, have their own pace and have their own potential. And
Yeah.
you also start small sentences. It's okay. Making mistake is also a kind of progress. You should focus on like
Yeah, making
uh,
mistakes help us to get progress in because if we make mistakes, we will focus on it more. Like what are the mistakes I made? We will search upon it. We look for it, and we will find solution for it, and that will make us, you know, we won't be forgetting that thing forever. So making mistake is definitely one of the greatest steps to make
Yeah, it's
progress in
a stepping
anything.
stone, in your journey. And
Yeah.
you need to express your thought. You don't need to be perfect at initial stage because, fluency comes gradually when you practice every single day and you don't need to impress, other people. Just try to express yourself in your own word. Try to be very honest, very authentic, or real to yourself. And over a period of time you realize that yes, you are gradually improving, you are gradually able to express your thought in a good manner. So I would also advise those people who are afraid to speak in English, just try to speak. Even broken English, try to speak because your voice matter. And yes, yeah, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be, like waiting for the perfection. You need to be speak more and more. You need to be expressed. So this is my advice to those.
Did you have some troubles while, learning new vocabularies?
Yes, I try to, learn new vocabulary, but when, time to speak, like I am speaking with you, I forgetting how to mug up those vocabulary in my conversation. So these type of the issue I am facing right now. But maybe I also started my journey in PAN this year only. And after 2 months of practicing, I discontinue this practice because of some reason.
It's
And I
impressive because you made progress in such a short time. That's
Yeah,
really
and again,
impressive.
again, like 10 or 12 days, I again started my journey. It's like a journey of maybe 2.5 months of spoken English. So I am improving day by day. And yes, so this is
That's
my
really
journey.
impressive. You made progress in such a short time. You are not giving up. That
Yeah,
really matters.
yeah. When I started again my journey to speak in English, then my confidence level is very low. I was not able to speak. Even I, thought that I am not able to speak. How I can start again? and those motivation, those inspiration was fade away that time when I again started to have this journey. And
Starting
then,
trouble is there,
yeah,
right?
then, like my relatives, my friends told me that you should start again. We are, waiting for your next video. They push me, they encourage me. Then I again, make my mind and put some courage in myself that I am able to speak. Just try to start again. Just try to, believe in yourself. So this is, is my journey to speak in English. So I'm also facing a lot of problem, but try to speak, try to, like level up my English so that I'm able to, speak fluently. Maybe after 6, 7 months, I will be very fluent in this language. I am facing this time like, forgetting some question, how I can ask questions to other, and so many issue I am facing right now. But I am happy while having
I, I,
conversation with
I
people.
have a suggestion for you to learn new vocabularies. Like what I used to do is, if I want to learn a word, I will, look up for such words, and I will write down the meaning of it. But rather than by hearting the meaning of it, I will connect that word with like personal things. If, for example, I can say a simple word, happy. So if I don't know the meaning of happy, I will search for it and I will connect that word with something personal to me. Like my friend is happy, like she is happy. So that connection with the personal
Right.
things or our names, if we
Right.
connect like that, we can learn the words quickly, I think. We won't be
Yeah.
forgetting. But
Yes.
if we learn the words like one by one by hearting the meanings, we will tend to forget easily. So let's make those words meaning personally, so we won't be forgetting it. That's
Yeah.
what I do as a literature student.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, it's really helpful for, uh, to learn those new vocabulary. If you try to, connect with your day-to-day talk, with your day-to-day conversation, and it's really helpful for those who want to learn this, a new vocabulary. That's really a nice suggestion that you are giving right now. It's really nice. Okay. And
Okay.
it was really a nice conversation with you. And uh, shall I wrap up this session?
Okay, thank you for joining in this session. I really had a great time talking with you because I'm not having any friend to talk in English here.
Yeah.
So I used to talk with this AI. Here there is AI and things.
Yeah.
So nowadays I talk with AI and
Okay.
my online friends. That's it. But I don't have this type of conversation with anyone. So this is great idea, I guess. So
Yeah.
I think in future, lots of people can connect like this to learn any language and get progress in it. This is a
Right.
great idea.
Yeah. When we talk in front of people, in front of anyone, then we, like quickly learn any language because something, pressure on my mind. We try to be perfect every time. We try to make sentence correctly every time. So I would also like to
Practice
say that,
in front of
yeah,
others will help us to, you
yeah,
know, the practice. Like if we are someone looking for a job and if we practice like this, we can excel in our interviews. We will be confident to speak in English.
right, right, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's such a very nice conversation with you. And thank you so much for joining me and giving your precious time. And okay, then it's okay. Bye bye. Can I cut?
Uh, and one thing I have to say is, Swati, I would like to visit Jammu and Kashmir someday.
Yeah,
I am from
sure.
Kerala, right? So I
You
would
are
be,
welcome.
after getting my job or someday, I will be visiting like places. And one of this sport I have in mind is Jammu and Kashmir because of that is this cold weather and everything, right? Here this climate is every day like hot, and so I prefer places where there will be cold,
Yeah,
snowy, and things.
yeah, snowy. Yeah. We want different, experience in our life. Yeah, because if we are, different places and we want to go to different places to get some,
And
different
also the
experiences.
food from other places I want to try.
Yeah, very nice. You're most welcome when you come. So you can also call me and we will meet and maybe we go together to explore the
We can
places.
hang out someday.
Yeah, okay. Okay, why Arsha? I'm not able to pronounce your name. Sorry.
Oh, it's
It's
okay.
Arsha.
I'm
It's
sure
Arsha.
that's how it's pronounced. It's correct.
Okay, bye Arsha.
Bye.